Good afternoon. I'm Kim Edmonds, and we are coming to you from the sanctuary in the harbor this afternoon, where we're the only two here right now. But on Sunday, I bet you there'll be a whole bunch more people, and I hope you'll join us. I'm here with Lindley Buchanan, and she is going to be our speaker on Sunday. And the really cool thing is that this Sunday's teaching lesson, sermon, whatever you want to call it, is a great follow-up on last Sundays that you can look at online if you missed it. Lindley, can you tell us a little bit about who you'll be talking about?
So this week we are going to continue talking about someone who is also in the lineage of Jesus Christ. Last week we talked about Rahab, and I think I tried to set it up to where we could perfectly go into this week, and we are going to actually talk about Rahab's daughter-in-law, Ruth. And not many people associate Ruth with Rahab very often.
No.
So we are going to continue talking about Ruth, and we're going to talk about her story and how she has gone through some grief in her life, along with her first mother-in-law, Naomi. And we're going to talk about her journey from that grief into something that has been renewed in her life, in a resurrection, and talking about how despite what's going on in our lives, we can still say it is well, despite everything that may try to pull us down, that may try to grieve us, and even things that we don't necessarily consider with grief. We're going to talk about some of those things that may surprise us, and Ruth's story and how she overcame those things and had a redeemer to come in and redeem her life.
So we get to hear kind of that knight in shining armor story.
Yes, we are going to talk about a wonderful man named Boaz, who was Rahab's son, and how he comes in and kind of, in a way, sweeps Ruth off of her feet, so to speak. And we're going to talk about how he is actually her redeemer and how that relates to our relationship with Jesus. And it's going to be a really cool story. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how we're going to look at grief differently, and we're going to look at how to still maintain that hope that we talked about this past week, even in something like that.
That's great. Please join us Sunday. We will be here in person. There's still plenty of room for social distancing. We suggest you might want a mask if you want one, but we certainly don't require one. You're always welcome here. You're welcome to join us on Facebook or YouTube. Our service is at 10 a.m. And we now, if you're watching online, have the words to the music so that you can appreciate that a little bit more and enjoy it. But there's nothing like being here in person and enjoying the company of other people now that we can do that. Love to see you one way or the other. Join us Sunday and listen to the Bible come alive. It's not just a history lesson. The Old Testament points toward Jesus just like the New Testament. You just have to hear how it happens. Come join us. Have a good night.